Hello, it's Uncommon Fossil, and I want to give a quick word of warning concerning this week's midweek magic, which is all will be one constructed. You're putting together a 60 card deck from the newest set, Phyrexia All Will Be One, from the cards you already have in your collection. And there's a danger with this that if you have a plan for building your collection with a new set, that this encourages you to deviate from that. I talked before a little bit about having a plan, and the idea is you do a certain number of jump-in events and a certain number of quick draft events, and not until you're done with those events do you open up the newest packs. You can see here under my collection of packs, I have 23 All Will Be One packs. I haven't opened them. I'm waiting to open them. Certainly, I'm tempted to open them. I obviously would like to get those cards now, as well the wild cards, and it certainly would help with this week's midweek magic. But I know that the duplicate protection works best after I'm done with the jump-ins and quick drafts. So I've done a number of jump-ins and a number of quick drafts, so I have some cards, but I'm far from a full collection, and I got to say, I am also far from being a strong player. I've only been doing Magic for about 2 months now. This is my first time really attacking a brand new expansion, brand new set with a plan. But I'm working the plan so far, and it seems to be paying off with it. So you do your jump-in events up here, and then you do your quick draft events. As I said, I've done some. I have some cards, and I managed to put together a deck. Honestly, how did I approach it? My deck building skills are certainly very shaky at this point. I took a look at the rares and mythic rares, and what I had the most of. I had the most of red and blue, so I said, okay, I'll go with the red and blue deck. Look through those cards in a little more detail, and just went through with the red and blue and colorless cards and putting together what seemed to be a reasonable deck to me. Then I played the deck a couple times. I'm going to jump in and play this deck while I'm talking. So I played the deck a couple times, took out some cards that just didn't make any sense, played a couple more games, didn't win any more games again, pulled out a few more cards that didn't make any sense. And since then, I've managed to get the 2 wins that I needed to get the cards, which is what I mostly care about. The last win is for let's see, do I want to keep this or mulligan? I'd like more land, but I can play these 3 cards to get going. So I think I'm going to, well, I think I'm going to mulligan because I only have 1 red land. Let's see if this is better. Yes, this is better. What do I want to get rid of? I think I want to keep the lands. Let's see. It's a nice card there. I guess I'm going to get rid of him. I like him, but I'm not sure I'm going to get to play him. So I'll make that play. So and since I did my last modification, I think I did 2. I have managed to get the two wins to get the cards that I need. I'm going to play a game or 2 to try to get the, let's see, what do I play? Same cards, so, okay. So, to get the, so anyway, so the other one is just to customize the look of things. And I'm not so concerned about that. So, it's nice to get that accomplished. It's nice to know I can do it. But I don't really want to spend a lot of time on games I don't enjoy. And honestly, my approach to this midweek magic was I'll put together a deck, see what I can do. It's a good challenge to try to build a deck, even though I'm unexperienced, seeing what I can really come up with. But then, knocking that guy out. Okay. All right, so I'll toss down a red. Trying to figure this out here. I think I want to play the shrapnel slinger when I have someone to sacrifice to give me the option of destroying a target artifact. I don't know if they will have an artifact. At the moment, they don't. So anyway, my approach to midweek magic was try it, take it as a challenge. But ultimately, I wasn't going to grind a lot of games that I didn't enjoy just to try to get the couple cards. It wasn't worth it, and I wasn't gonna, I was committed from the beginning not to. All right, well that's not bad either. All right, what do I want to do? I have 3, so I could toss him in. All right, I'll chuck him in the game. So he has first strike, but he could block him. All right, so I'm not going to attack. Right, first strike is quite nice. But it's wasted against the 3. I say my terminology is bad. I want to say HP because that's the Pokemon term. So I got to get this terminology down for Magic. I'm still doing Pokemon and Magic, enjoying both. I'm not sure ultimately what I'm going to settle into. Oh, that's a nice one there. I have that in my deck. So we have similar decks. A lot of these red cards I have, I don't know if he has another color or if it's a mono red deck. Certainly mono decks are more consistent. I could get rid of that guy, so maybe I'll do that. So I think I'll destroy this artifact, set them back there. So if I sacrifice a creature, I think he's the one I want to get rid of. Okay. He gets another oil counter. That's the downside to that play. So I think I want to attack with both. I'll do some damage. I'm trying. I am a new player. You might make you cringe watching me play. You can certainly leave comments about misplays I've made. I know I'm making them. The thought there was, even if they blocked, they weren't going to successfully block both of them. Was I right to get rid of Hexgold Halberd? I don't know. Seemed like the play to me. I do tend to overplay things too quickly, I think. I'm using up all my mana, and I end up with super small hand sizes. And as the game drags on, that's not good. Now, up to this point, I've focused on red aggro or burn decks. They're very beginner friendly. I don't think I want him getting knocked out, do I? So no blocks. See what happens here. Toss him into action. So what's he got to defend with? He's got just a 2/2 to defend with. So I think I'll attack with all. I will take, at most they can block one of them. It will be mutual annihilation. So I accept that as being okay. He gets another oil counter though, so it gets stronger. So he's probably benefiting more from that mutual annihilation than I am. But, looking to do something. Maybe I need to be a little more patient with this game. I'm not sure. So he should block somebody. So 2. So he should block. There, right? Yeah. Okay. I don't get knocked out. We'll see if he has what he has. So he will knock me out now. And he has trample, so he gets damage on me also. So that's unfortunate, but that was a good play by my opponent there. But I felt like I needed to do something. Do I want to attack? I think I'm just going to lose this game probably, right? All right, I'll just make the plays. I'll just give the game up, essentially. My opponent's going to win next turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My opponent has game. There's nothing I can do about it. We'll see what they do. Just make sure I understand the game situation, too. So Okay, well, actually, that's right. I have him in play, so I guess I didn't lose things. I see. I got to pay more attention. I had the with that extra land, I could get my tanky guy into action, so I don't lose this turn. I don't believe. Now I might get knocked out. That's true too. So let me do this. Let's see. They may still win anyway. I don't know what if they have an instant or something that. All right, they didn't win that turn. So that, but they're gonna win next turn, I believe. Let's see what I top deck, but okay. So I need to be a little smarter about things. I had land, so that's not great. I'm gonna lose if I do that. All right, so I can see I can't play that, so I'm just gonna say good game and concede here. I probably should have done that at least a turn sooner, but I wanted to see what would happen, and it, I learned by that. I learned that I hadn't paid enough attention, so therefore playing things out, I play things out a little bit more than maybe could be deemed necessary, but I am learning by it. So all right, so like I said, I've gotten 2 wins. All right, we'll jump in one more game with this for this video, see what happens, see if I can play a little better. It's the first time playing Magic this day, and I kind of, the more I play, the more I'm improving. That includes playing within the same day. My understanding of things certainly is increased. All right, this one looks, I'm liking this. I think that, so I want to throw in a red so that I can toss him out first. He has haste, so that's good too. So I just get a free 1 damage on non-creature spells. Put an oil counter on him. I don't necessarily have a ton of non-creature spells though, unfortunately. So I will just attack again, do another 1 damage. All right, so I'll have a 3rd energy land next turn. So I'll have an option. Well, I could toss. I don't want that, so that's not bad. Do I want to? Yeah, I'll attack, see what they do. If they, okay, good. I mean, I'd rather him not get knocked out to start doing 1 damage per turn if I can start to kind of get some oil counters on him. That's how I'd rather use Sawblade Scamp here. I'm just picking away very slowly and weakly, but let's see here. So this card, oh, actually that the 5/4. Does this guy have flying? This guy has flying too. So I think I can block with him. So that's a plus. He's got 2/2. I don't want to get knocked out, so I will attack. I believe I did the calculations correct. If he blocks me, I knock his creature out. Mine survives. I have the ability to block now this turn. So see what they do. All right. +2. So he now has the ability to knock me out by equipping here. And if it gets 3 poison counters, so 1, 2, 3. I can't. So I just get 2. So I don't want that. I'm not sure if that's the right play. I wasn't thinking things through fully. Do I want to attack with him? He can activate. Actually, no, he doesn't have the equipment cost, does he? So do I want to attack this turn? It's a good question. I think I'll attack. Obviously, I'm letting him. If he gets 2 more poison counters on me. He gains death touch and life link, which I certainly don't like the life link particularly. I mean, I can't block once he gets death touch. So he's getting one poison counter on me this turn at the moment. He's not up to 3 yet, so that's good. All right. Well, that's pretty nice. When things are tapped, I can draw. No. So I want to... I'm not sure about this one. All right, so I want to attack with... these two, I think. Well, that's a nice card. All right, now I'm not getting enough land on this guy to get him useful, so... But I do think I want to... that Blues Suns Twilight is very strong. It could win me the game. I just need to... So I think I want to hold on to him. He could win me the game even next turn. If I attack with everyone, I grab a creature and just go for it. I think next turn. So I don't block. I just... no blocks. I think I have game here. Let's see. This turn. All right, they had a nice turn there. Nice turn with their things. So let's see, they have one untapped land at the moment, so that gives them potentially some options. I think I'm in a good position here. Oh, they got another land into play. Okay, so all right, so I'll toss him down. 5, 1, 2, 3, right? So who has 3? So I think... so I'll pay 3, which then gives me 3, 3. Do I want to... actually, I guess I just grab him because he's... and then I think I just attack with everybody here. And I think I win. Let's see what happens here. And they can see it. I was trying to decide what to discard. I was playing a little slow, but I was trying to think, so there we go. So the deck, it worked. I got a legitimate win there, so for the third win, too. So I got 2 legitimate wins. One was a quit. My opponent saw their opening hand, and they conceded immediately. You always accept those wins for sure. So got my first win of the day. Got the cosmetic here, which again don't particularly care about, but I'm glad. So I was able to be successful. I'm a new player, very much figuring out what to do, and so I was able to succeed at this week's midweek Magic without deviating from my plan. I still have all my packs unopened. I encourage you, just don't. If you have a plan for how you're approaching the new set and waiting to open your packs, stick to the plan. Try to succeed. Take the midweek Magic as a challenge. And ultimately, if you can't do it or it's just not enjoyable for you, could just quit and don't worry about it and just move on to something else. Just other games, and just play midweek Magic next week because it's there. It's a chance to play some new formats that are fun. That's the way I approach it. But it's not. It shouldn't be there to make you do things you don't want to do. So again, enjoy Magic, but Stick to your plan. Have fun. Take care.